The reason I joined the Royal Marines at 19 years old is because I'd messed up my football career. I was playing at Watford Centre of Excellence, and 18 didn't work out. I had a scholarship offer to America, but sort of fell out of love with football by then, and so I was a little bit aimless, a little bit lost in my life. I was working at a bookies, started boxing and stuff, but I wanted more from life, and so I was talking to my brother about it, my dad's about joining the military, and I was going to join the Navy, but my brother was in the Navy at the time, and just said, look, go to the Royal Marines, that's going to be the hardest challenge for you, which was what I was looking for. So I didn't know too much about the Marines when I was joining. I just knew it was going to be the hardest challenge, and worked really hard for about a year on my fitness, specifically for the Royal Marines, and it was extremely hard. And it wasn't even the physical side that was the hardest bit. It was the conditions of being outside, wet, cold, hungry for days on end, being thrown into a river at 3 a.m. and never knowing what you're going to get into, never knowing what tomorrow's going to look like or the next 30 minutes is going to look like. And you really had no control over the circumstances you were in and what you were going to be doing. And I think the constant scrutiny and constantly being under the microscope all the time for 9 months plus was the thing that I found the hardest about Royal Marines training. And these are the things that you can't really gear up for, so to speak. You can get as fit as you want. You can get your mat reading solid. You can camp. You can get outside in inclement weather, but you can't gear up for the scrutiny that you're going to be under, and the constant pressure, and being woken up at 3 a.m. and all these things. So yeah, I think the best, if I could go back now and change some of the things I did in my preparation, it would definitely be getting out more, going hiking, camping, getting out in rough conditions of weather, and learning some map reading. Those things would pay massive dividends in preparing for the Royal Marines. As I went through Royal Marines training and got into the Marines and went to Afghan and went around the world and did different ops and exercises with the Royal Marines, and played for the Royal Marines football team and judo and the Navy. Had quite a cool career, and went all over the world with really good friends, made some amazing friends with people. I gained some life skills that I would not have got if I hadn't joined, if I'd stayed in Tivy Street and played it safe. And coming out the other side set me up so well for the rest of my life. Whether I do business, whether I'm training, whether I'm being a father and a husband, it's made me more resilient, it's made me more focused, it's made me more diligent. There's no excuse culture. In a world that's full of excuses, in a world that's full of trying to be comfortable and trying to have an easy life, the Royal Marines is opposite to that culture. But it sets you up nicely to work hard and to go through hard times the rest of your life, to be diligent and to be focused, set a goal and actually hit it. I think those things are rare in this day and age. So I'm so thankful that I joined at that young age, and I persevered and got through training. I'd say to anyone who's in an R and isn't really sure what they want to do with their life but wants a challenge, I would look at the military to provide that. It's a wonderful career, and it can set you up for the rest of your life.